Yes. Thank you. I know. My really handsome guy. I'm actually vegan. Sometimes, most of the time. So I have this great body. Yeah, extreme diaphragm control. I'm a nose breather. I know. So I've been addicted to a number of substances. First was beer. Well, actually, first was my ego and self-love. But the substances: beer, weed, flour, cigarettes, chewing tobacco. Got involved in a little bit of some of the heavier stuff, acid and psilocybin for you hippies. But I was able to get over all those addictions, just kind of mentally removing myself from the situation. But the one thing that I have not been able to become unaddicted to, and I'd say this addiction has been going on for almost my whole life, is peanut butter. And that's kind of why I'm fat, is because sometimes at the end of the night I like to eat a whole jar of peanut butter right before bed. And I like to trick myself. At first I was just eating it with a spoon, and then I would eat it on a banana. Or maybe a carrot. Or a cut up sweet potato. And you say, okay, I'm only going to eat as much peanut butter as I can put on this thing. And I do that. And then once that thing runs out, I break out the spoon and finish the jar. But back to being mildly handsome. So you'd think, as most girls do, and as I've been told, hey, you must get laid a lot. Probably every night. Well, first I'd like to share that I haven't watched porn in over 1 year. Instead, I got back on Instagram and started jerking off again. I have been off social media for about a while, and I found that once you Fast and Furious. So once you get off social media and you stop seeing how people post about themselves all the time, you start talking and listening to people in person a lot more. And the issue there is that people are still talking just about themselves. And you can't scroll to the next thing, so you just gotta sit there and listen. And so often I just find myself in a conversation thinking, when will this person stop talking, if only just for a brief moment, so that I can leave, or excuse myself, or most likely go home and eat a whole jar of peanut butter. And so when I'm not getting laid, I try and listen to people. And everyone always says, oh, listen to your elders. Respect your elders. Talk to old people. They have so many stories. Well, I do. And most often I talk to elderly men, because society has made me gay. Because I find that I can't talk to a female without it becoming subtly sexual. So I don't want to do that. So I find myself having to talk to and make jokes about being gay just to protect myself against rape culture. So, thank you, Snapchat, for making me gay. And I therefore obviously talk to a lot of grown men, elderly men. But I find they always subtly are trying to fuck me. Most recently, I befriended a fellow traveler, and he invited me to show, said, hey, check out my caravan. I said, alright. Checked it out. All of a sudden, I find myself in extremely tight quarters with this man, and he's forcing espresso shots on me. Do I know if there's something else in them? Probably not. I end up taking it, of course. And while he's talking to me, I find him, maybe it's just me, maybe it's Snapchat that did it to me, noticing these subtle clues of just eyeing me down. And then at the end of the night, he comes over and says, hey, if you want any more espresso, or want to chat later tonight, come on over. I'll leave the door unlocked. So I fucked the shit out of that old man. Nah. So one time I befriended an old crazy man who told me how we needed to take a van, a bus, down to Belize, and how we'd need armed guards to protect us through the drive through Mexico. The fuck? Did I mention I was gay? Okay, so obviously you'd think this guy's smart, this guy's educated, this guy's super handsome, was probably in a frat in high school, college. And sort of. One time I went to college. First night there, knocked on the door of the hottest two chicks on my floor. Two blondes, duh. I said, "Sup, babes? You want to party?" Duh. And I said, "Fuck yeah." So I took him to a party, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna bang these two chicks. Later in the night, I find it harder to control both of them, and I think, so which one will I bang, and which one will I give to my friend? By the end of the night, everyone's had a good time. I'm walking them home. I put my hand, naturally, in the back pocket of their jeans to grab their buttocks. Apparently one of them has cash in their back pocket, and accuses me of trying to steal their money, when obviously all I'm trying to steal is their virginity. I end up banging neither. The hotter of the two throughout college bangs kid from my high school, a man I had befriended on my journey to Australia, and my best friend. And I never kissed either of them. I'm single. I'm horny. I'm a little drunk. Thank you. Have a good night.